Okay, now let's dive in and start the lesson. Good. In the first chapter we are going to talk about tenses. در ضمن اینم بگم که دیگه چون تو دوره پیشرفته هستیم قراره که خیلی بیشتر انگلیسی صحبت بکنیم. هرچند جاهایی که لازمه حتما توضیحات فارسی داده میشه، ولی به نسبت دوره مقدماتی که خیلی کمتر انگلیسی بود و دوره متوسط که گاهن یه جاهایش انگلیسی بود، دیگه تو دوره پیشرفته سعیمون بر اینه که بیشتر انگلیسی صحبت بکنیم، ولی در کل یک میکسی رو از انگلیسی و فارسی خواهیم داشت. Okay. We have already talked about simple present, but now we're going to wrap it up. قبلا در مورد simple present صحبت کردم، اما میخوایم یک سری نکاتی رو در موردش که خیلی مهمه دیگه تو دوره پیشرفته یه گذری بهش داشته باشیم اینجا بهتون بگم. Well, when do we use simple present؟ ما قبلا راجع به simple present گفتیم دیگه، گفتم قراره یه رپ آپی براش داشته باشیم. نکات خیلی مهم میشه. We use simple present when we are talking about facts. For example, can you give me an example of a factual statement? یه فکتی رو بهم میگید. For example, the earth goes around the sun. The earth goes around the sun. خب مشخصه. خورشید ببخشید. The earth زمین دور خورشید میچرخه. خب این یه فکت دیگه، یه دونه scientific فکته که وجود داره. Okay, next we use simple present for customs and habitual activities. For example, I go to work at 10 o'clock every day. I go to work by bus every day. How often do you go on a trip? How often do you go to the gym? So when we're talking about customs, about habitual activities, about our routine, what we do every day, we use simple present. Because it's simple present, something that is always true, something that is used as your routine. Next one, we use simple present for future. Yeah, we can use simple present for future. When sometimes we are talking about timetables, we're talking about something which is always true, so then we can use future. و کاربردهای دیگه هم داره، یعنی جاهای دیگه هم هستش که we can use simple present اما با معنای future. Good, let's go to next actually statement. To express opinions, sense, perceptions, emotions and possessions. خب حالا یعنی چی؟ مثلا میخوای احساساتت رو بیان بکنی، opinionت رو، نظرت رو بگی، در مورد سنست میخوای صحبت بکنی، perception, emotions و possession. مثلا وقتی میخوای possession مثال بزنم، وقتی میخوای بگی مالکیت، I have a car، نمیگی I'm having a car. So we use simple present for possessions. I'm راجع به emotions. You say I'm angry, I'm happy. About perceptions, I understand, I know, I see. به این صورت. Now let's go and have some examples. Colombia produces good coffee. Colombia produces good coffee. So these are some examples for simple present. میخوایم ببینیم simple present تو این توضیحاتی که دادیم کجا استفاده میشه. Many office workers take a 15-minute coffee break every day. Many office workers take a 15-minute coffee break every day. Do you remember what the difference between every day stick together and every day separated was? چی بود تفاوتش؟ Every day که به هم میچسبونیم و every day که از هم جدا بود. اگر چسبیده به هم باشه یعنی روزمره، اگه جدا از هم باشه یعنی هر روز. مثلا میگی everyday conversation، مکالمات روزمره. ولی مثلا میگی I go to work at 8 o'clock every day. جدا می‌نویسی یعنی هر روز. Okay? Good. What time does the flight to Bogota leave tomorrow? What time does the flight to Bogota leave tomorrow? So this is about future. What time does the flight to Bogota leave tomorrow? Tomorrow. پس ما قید زمان رو استفاده کردیم. Adverb of time. Why? To show that this sentence refers to future. to show that this sentence refers to future. اینجا همون جایی که مثلا یادتونه گفتم for timetables، خب این هم یه جور تایم تیبل دیگه، به اصطلاح بوردی که توی فرودگاه وجود داره، این هم براش نوع تایم تیبلی که آقا فلان پرواز چه ساعتی انجام میشه. This coffee tastes bitter. This coffee tastes bitter. این راجع به سنسته، راجع به مورد آخری که خونده بودیم to express opinions, senses, emotions, perceptions, right? So this could be about your senses, or this could be about your opinion even. In my opinion, this coffee tastes bitter. I don't like it. This coffee tastes bitter. خب پس اینجا الان اون حالت چهارمی هستش که استفاده شده. من سعی کردم دقیقاً به ترتیب اون 4 تایی که خونده بودیم از هر کدوم یه دونه مثال برات بیارم. مثلا کلمبیا فکت، آقا Colombia produces good coffee. It's a fact. It's a fact. Everyone knows that. This cup belongs to the secretary. So this is another example of possession. Do you remember in the last slide, in the previous slide, I told you that I have a car. We do not say I'm having a car, but we say I have a car. She has a car. She has 3 children. So when we talk about possession, senses, emotions, perceptions, and opinions, we use simple present. This is really important. Keep it in your mind. So this is another example. So for possessions, this cup belongs to the secretary. When we say something belongs to another person, it means this is for her or this is for him. Okay? Good. Now, what about present continuous? When can we use present continuous? Okay? Let's have a quick look at this slide. So we use present continuous to talk about now. What am I doing now? Answer my question. What am I doing now? I'm teaching you right now, or I'm speaking right now. I'm talking to you. So we use present continuous or present progressive to say what we are doing at the moment, right now. What are you doing right now? Let me know. What are you doing right now? You're listening to me. You're studying English. You're studying English. So we use present continuous to talk about now. Okay? Next one, around now. Around now. So we can use present continuous to talk about things which are happening around now. Not exactly or not specifically about now. No. For example, I see you on the street and say that, what are you doing these days? Hey, Ali, what are you doing these days? What are you doing these days? So it's around now. Not specifically now, but around now. And you answer me back that I'm taking an English course. I'm taking an English course. I'm going to the gym these days. I'm studying very hard for the final exam. So is he studying right now for the final exam? No, he's on the street with you. He's talking with you on the street. So he says, I'm studying very hard for the final exams. خب around now شد دیگه. ببین الان مثالایی که زدم همش around now بودش، دقیقا راجع به الان نبود. و پس راجع به now هم که گفتم around now. And sometimes about future. When are you getting married? Hey, when are you getting married? I'm getting married on the 3rd of July. I'm getting married on the 3rd of July. اگر دوره متوسط رو یا ببخشید دوره مقدماتی رو با ما گذرانده باشید، یادتونه که در مورد future گفتیم که چند تا حالت داره. یکیش going to بود، یکیش هم present continuous. Do you remember the difference between present continuous for future and to be going to for future? Think about it for a second or two. What was the difference between to be going to? For example, I'm going to get married and I'm getting married. Excellent. We use to be going to say that we have a plan. I'm going to get married soon. We're going to go on a travel very soon. Do we know exactly when, or do we state exactly when? Of course not. We don't say it. We just know that something is going to happen in the near future or even in the far future. But we do not mention the specific time. No specific time. But we use present continuous with a specific time. I'm going to get married, I'm getting married on the 3rd of July. We're traveling next week. پس وقتی زمان مشخص داریم present continuous, and when we do not have a specific time, use to be going to. مثالش هم گفتم. I'm going to get married soon. تصمیمش دارم، پلانش دارم. I'm getting married on the 3rd of July. دقیقا میدونم که قراره که ازدواج بکنم.